This herbal allergy relief tea blend is one of my very favorite things to make and one of my most popular items. And so I would like to invite you into my apothecary today as I make it. Welcome to my home apothecary office. I keep a lot of fresh herbs and dried herbs and really all of my herbal remedy supplies in here. So my husband has been enjoying and taking my herbal tea for allergy relief, and he has terrible allergies year round, but they've been especially bad lately. So he had asked me if I could make up another batch of tea for him. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'm going to take you through the steps as well, just in case you would like to duplicate it. Now, granted, most of my blends, I call them proprietary. That's my formulary where I keep all the stuff in, but you can pretty much see what I'm doing. There's 4 herbs that go into this tea blend, and they are stinging nettles, peppermint, mullein, and echinacea. And basically, I just add as much as I think, like the components that are the most important get the largest portion. Like the nettles, for example, that is the base of this tea. So I'm making a very large batch of this. I'm making a few cups worth. So there's going to be 2 parts of the nettles, 1 part of the peppermint, and then like a 1/4 part of mullein and a 1/4 part of echinacea. I'm just blending these all in a big bowl right now, and then I will mix it up by hand. I'm always doing classes on herbal medicine, and I do all these offerings, and I like to do them live and in person because then it can be really interactive and I can answer questions as we go. But not everybody lives here in Arizona. So if that's something you're personally interested in, let me know down in the comments. But basically, I'm just sharing with you a blend here. One thing I do want to point out, as a responsible herbalist, I have to say this. I'm not a doctor. I'm not making any medical claims. I am just sharing traditional uses of herbs. And yes, I focus on a very Eastern philosophy when it comes to my herbal medicine making. I try to stay away from pharmaceuticals. Not everybody can. So you have to do what's right for you, what makes sense to you. If you're already taking something pharmaceutical, an allergy pill, or you have shots, you need to do your own personal due diligence and make sure that if you choose to add herbs in, that you're not going to have a counterindication with something you're currently taking. Then there's also considerations. A lot of people have intolerances to various plant material as well as pharmaceuticals. So these are all things that you want to keep in mind if you're choosing to go an alternative medicine route. So I like to throw that out there because we should all be really informed. We should be informed of what we're putting in our bodies anyway, but especially if you've been looking at herbs and you're getting interested in it, and this is something, it's just one more facet that you want to consider and make sure you are aware of. So this herbal blend, this allergy blend, is great for seasonal allergies, and it helps clear out a lot of the congestion in the mucosa, it cools down like the sinus and all of that kind of stuff. So I just label it, and then he will make a cup of tea every day. It can be hot tea, or you can drink it as well. A lot of times he will brew, this is my husband actually, brewing up some tea for himself. He just puts it in a little tea ball, puts the hot water in, lets it sit. Now he likes to drink it warm, but you can also pour it over ice if you want it iced. A lot of people like to sweeten it with honey or add stevia or some sort of natural sweetener to it. That is totally fine. It's really a personal preference. So it's really simple to do. It takes about, I'd say 15 minutes to really let this seep and brew. We always cover it to trap those essential volatile oils, and it really, really helps with his seasonal allergies. If you have any questions, put them down in the comments, and thanks for watching.